Pass to Exum. He kicks to Hayward. Boss passes to Exum. Good on the triple. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They had a lot of... Times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
Here's Gasol. They get the rebound. Conley, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Boss. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Allen kicks to Conley. Here's Gasol, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Boss, covered by Conley. Here's Boss. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Allen dishes to Conley. Pass to Gasol. And the shot is good. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
Memphis knows what they are about, and that's attacking inside. They're an old-school team. They don't really stretch the floor with a ton of three-point shooting. They really try to beat you up inside.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Boss. The Jazz with another miss.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's Allen. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Allen's got his first 2 points.
And the early lead just keeps on growing.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Kufis checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for John Lewis. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. Trevor Booker comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Burke in for Exum. And it's Carter missing.
And as you said and documented quite well, the Grizzlies not a big outside shooting team. Last in the league in terms of both threes made and taken last year. He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
1:22 left in the first. Now here's Allen. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Allen. And for the Grizzlies, you would think they would want to add a shooter to stretch the floor for their bigs, but they don't need it.
Well, Memphis takes enough threes just to keep teams honest against them. But I think, Kevin, it always helps to have an extra shooter, whether it's a stretch four or somebody in the backcourt.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. It's up a 3. Burke grabs the miss.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
Took him no time at all on that one. Boss has got his second bucket of the night. There was a recent report that he and a teammate were seen at the gym putting in extra shots, trying to get things right, Clark, in their shooting.
Well, that kind of work ethic is what professionals are supposed to have and model. After the game he had, I'm sure he would have wanted a chance to put up some extra shots as well. I mean, he struggled in that ball.
Makes a difference, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Get that extra time. Carter inside the three-point line. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Burke kicks to Hayward. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
With some changes, Allen comes in for Lure, and it's Udrih in for Lee. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Enes Kanter comes in for Trevor Booker. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Alec Burks, and it's Boss in for Exum. Conley out there with Udrih, and it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Green, and it's Allen in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Boss. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Udrih kicks to Conley. Now the pass to Gasol. It's Allen on the wing. Outside Conley. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Memphis, they're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. And of course, Utah, they're 5 spots away.
Seeing where the Jazz are, they've not achieved any of even the most modest goals they've set for themselves so far.
Well, it's been a tough year, Clark, no question. There was a lot of talk from them before the season about, proving the doubters wrong. But at this point, the doubters look right.
From 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 1:21 left in the first half of the game.
Alec Burks, really known as a slasher coming into the NBA out of Colorado. His outside shooting was questioned, but he's put in the work, and he's become a solid 3-point shooter. Still young, he's only going to get better and better.
Clock at 6. There's Green with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Favors with a screen on Allen. Boss, covered by Conley. Here's Boss. Here's Favors. Koufos with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
Well, Kosta Koufos was a player the Grizzlies had coveted for a couple of seasons. They ended up trading Darrell Arthur for him, and I like what they got. A starting caliber center, a good value on his contract, excellent defender, really good trade for Memphis.
Shot on the wing. The shot's good from Boss. Boss has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now Udrih.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
That'll do.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game...
Now it's been a one-sided affair, so...
Substitution.
You're up. Let's...
Jazz trail by 9, so on the floor for Utah. Filling out the wings, it's Exum and Hayward. Favors is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Berg in at the point. Here's Exum, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no discussion on that one.
For Utah, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. Boss is checked in for Burke. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Lure, and another miss by Memphis.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Hayward passes to Boss. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Boss has got 8 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Conley kicks to Lee. They set the pick. Back to Conley. The rebound by the Jazz. Exum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Boss. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Boss has got 4 points this quarter.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Lee dishes to Gasol, and he gets it to go.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jazz making a switch here. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. Tony Allen is out there with John Lewis. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Ingles passes to Favors. 6 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Alec Burks checked in for the Jazz. Boss comes in for Exum. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Thanks, Doris. Gobert the pass to Boss. Goes up on the wing. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Lee kicks to Gasol. Back to Lee. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot's good. 21 points for Marc Gasol.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Feeds it to Burks. Passes it to Boss. Pulls up on the wing. Good. Memphis leading by 8. Conley into the lane. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Utah has its hands full guarding against Conley.
2 shots.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Grizzlies.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record, with only 1 game left to go on the season against the Jazz.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and a switch here also for Utah. Alec Burks checked in for Enes Kanter. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Udrih. Here's Boss. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Green dishes to Udrih. Gasol a screen. And Udrih kicks to Gasol. Pulls it from the elbow. Burke grabs the miss.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
The shot's good from Boss.
Assist goes to
Memphis has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Udrih, the pass to Carter. Here's Gasol. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
So no problem for Memphis.
Well, Mark, this